That's right, we're in the Midwest, heading up to the northern reaches of Wisconsin for endless horizons, local legends, and mystery. And of course, a deep dive into Ryan's spooky past. But first, I have to show you a very large fish.
That's the lumberjack, yep. Lumberjack World Championships. This ain't the right way either. How could you lose it? Did they take it down?
How could you lose it? Oh my god, look at this thing. You don't see every day, the largest fiberglass fish in the country, if not the world. If you pay some money, you can go up in there. It is in fact the largest fiberglass fish in the world. Our next stop takes us to the location of one of Ryan's first experiences with the uncanny and unexplained. And it was, in fact, in a cemetery local to his area. This place holds significance for more than just being a place of strange captures on electronic devices, though.
We're standing in the creepiest cemetery I've ever experienced personally. This place gave us some great EVPs, and I got family and friends in here. This is my hometown. This was one of my first forays in trying to seek what's weird, you know. Boy, did we get something. And my daughter was with me and witnessed firsthand some of the odd stuff that we captured on recorder. We caught singing, we caught some gruff voices. That was this place.
We headed to the location where the original instance took place and saw something nice and somewhat synchronous along the way.
That was crazy. Last time we were here, we saw 2 deer exact same time of day and night. I don't know. What are the coincidences of that? You know, what are the chances?
No one ever came back to engrave the stone, it looks like.
This is the singing stone. There's an EVP on a clip that we'll show you right now.
To honor you.
Yeah, this is where that happened, right here at this stone. That's where we captured that. And that was amazing. Not once, but twice we captured that. So let's see if we can try again, I guess. I don't investigate cemeteries, but that was so weird that I don't know. Best part is we don't even have to say anything, just listen. See what we got here. Best part is we don't even have to say anything, just listen. That's all I got. I don't know. We'll check it out later.
What did the singing sound like?
Oh.
Like a woman's voice, a man's voice?
Like a man singing in choir.
Oh, all right.
Is that what it sounded like to you? Yeah.
Weird.
Yep. Same thing twice on 2 different times.
It's a really pretty stone.
Right around here, and there's no video of this, we just went here to investigate and see what's up, because a friend of ours was curious about what we had captured, and we played with the SB7 spirit box, and he played with it and got some pretty shocking responses, some direct responses, you know, the usual. And then he went home and he had a dream of some sort of entity attacking him in his sleep, kind of sleep paralysis like, and it said a word to him in some language he didn't understand, but he remembered the word. But he looked it up, and in Latin it meant filth. So whatever that word is in Latin is what he was told in his dream, and that changed his life to this day, years later. So that happened right here.
From there, we drove out of town, past where we were staying, to a place of legend and lore. This legend has found itself passed down through generations, decades, and throughout the region as people of different ages have come to learn of what comprises the uncanny activity on Crooked Road. And so we took it upon ourselves to take a late night drive, spend an hour scouring up and down the location of this mystery to see if we could experience it for ourselves. We're recording.
Wanted.
Wanted?
Yep.
I almost thought that said haunted at first. I was like, whoa.
That'd be crazy, but wanted. So here we are again around my home area, northwest Wisconsin. And we had a legend growing up called the Legend of Crooked Road. We heard about it all through school, and it was passed on through the eons. Is it true? I don't know. I could probably find out, though, and I probably should. So we'll do a little research on this, but this is a road called Crooked Road, and it's a dirt road full of woods. There's no houses on it whatsoever. And the rumor, or the story goes, that in the 60s, perhaps 70s, a bunch of kids on graduation night came flying all drunk through here and missed one of these myriad of corners that you saw, rolled their car and died. And apparently, if you stand out here for long enough, you just might see their headlights coming with no sound, and then as the headlights approach, they just disappear. So we're gonna see if we can see that. Yikes. I'm kind of freaked out.
No, I mean, we're in the middle of some very, very middle of nowhere woods and area. How did you first hear about it, actually? Do you remember?
I don't know. It just was something everybody told, the story that they told.
Did you
This is
find
my son Austin here. He's joining us on this, and he gets to continue the legend.
Now you know it. Now you have to tell all your friends.
I already have, most of them at least.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
Can we substantiate any of this? We'll find out.
I
don't
mean,
know.
if you ask enough people, you might find someone who knew of something.
Do I believe that somebody got in a bad accident on this road?
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Do I believe the ghost story? I don't know. There's people that have said they've seen it. I think that I've heard people tell me that they've seen it. I can't remember.
I've had a friend tell me they've seen it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They came out here one time and said they saw it, but they also heard a lot of noises, so they ran.
So they
noises.
ran.
Most likely wind. They said howling, so I was guessing windy night.
Kind of like this one.
Ooh.
Nice.
As the wind picks up.
I don't want to go too far from the truck, guys.
No.
We should stay by the truck, honestly.
If there's anyone here, we're not really threatening so much as we're just curious.
Can you come towards us in your car? Oh, and for some reason, I don't know if this is true or my mind is just making this up, but the car was like a black Buick or something with like the fins on the back
Oh, shoot. It's kind of...
that people have seen. It
Iconic.
has double headlights in the front, kind of like Christine, I guess.
Oh.
Which was a Plymouth, so I might be all screwed up here.
So an older vehicle.
Noun.
Noun?
Yep, an older vehicle. Position. Well, we're right here, so if you'd like to come visit us. go back by the truck.
Are you having a moment?
This freaks me out.
Especially with this house that there's no electricity.
So there's only that one house on this road, right?
Here. Yep. Things are going crazy.
Yeah, that's more than it says when we are in an electrified building.
Exactly.
What did it just say?
Drank.
Oh, yeah. Did you now? If there's anyone here, can you talk to us? When we ask, the wind picks up. I like that.
Calm.
Where?
Hello?
Hey there.
Yeah, I had kind of the legend a little bit wrong.
Oh. What
Because
happened?
he is right. The legend most definitely is you sit in your car and wait with your lights off.
Oh.
And I want to say there's part of it if you look in the rearview mirror, you know.
Creepy. I did a thing. Let's all look cool. Oh shit, it's dark.
This shit happens.
How fast can you start the truck?
If any lights come, I don't want to.
But then how do we see if they disappear in time if we leave?
I don't know. I'm too scared because it could be the police. Well, full disclosure, I tried this about 20 years ago in my early 20s, and the police came. There were headlights, and we were freaked out, and they came from behind us, and we saw them in the rearview mirror, and then the cherries came on.
And then the cherries came on.
And they interrogated us all, and what the hell are you doing out here? And we had to explain, we're looking for a ghost story. Well, go home. And now I'm here in my 40s doing it. So, not only me, but I've dragged all you with me.
Yeah, it wasn't just a phase, huh?
No, but this is what we do. You guys know that. Now I'm here, and this is a perfect opportunity to find out.
I'm looking in the rearview mirror.
I
That would
don't
even
know.
be more legendary if it's like it only appears in the mirrors. You don't see it with your eyes.
Austin definitely corrected me. You have to be in your vehicle with the lights off. Walking around, I don't see why you couldn't see it walking around, but that's how you're supposed to do it. But you're also supposed to say Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror. The camera just fell.
Oh.
But you're also supposed to say Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror, and that's how you're supposed to do that.
It's almost like a ritual. You have to do a certain thing, make a certain move. We're near a lake, so we're near a body of water. That might have something. And there's definitely like a ritualistic aspect to it. Like you need to be in the car, you need to have the lights off. It appears behind you. Maybe or maybe not the window. That's like, or in the mirrors, but that's like criteria, you know? So there's, like you have to do these things to witness. So it's one of those.
It's like Bloody Mary. Like saying that 3 times in the mirror, and she's supposed to appear behind you, you know?
The Bloody Mary of northern Wisconsin. Ooh.
It kind of is. This is our local legend here, and we're here proving it out. I can't see nothing outside these windows. Just saying. There could be somebody standing there right when I turn the lights on.
Ew. Didn't like that. Didn't like that.
Consider that.
Didn't like
It's
that.
pitch black. I can't
I know.
see
I don't want to
nothing.
see like
Can
a
you,
face
Austin?
appear at the
Shall I
side
lock
of
the
the
doors?
window. You feeling creeped out? There's no
I'm
one around
creeped out
us,
on this
though.
road, and I always have been.
Really?
Yep. I don't like this. Austin, you're pretty brave for doing this. Well, you are.
I'm trying to just find any information to see what the actual legend is.
Oh, that's good. Where's our phantom lights, guys? I'm not gonna debunk it, but
Ray, how would you? Just because it didn't happen to you? It's like not fair to the legend. It's you know.
exactly.
Whether or not anything heard us calling out to it, or the legend itself just lives on further by by the three of us giving it something more tangible to live on and go further with, we'll never know. Hopefully, over the years, many more will continue to try to experience the ghost lights of Crooked Road. 1883, you got done.
That's what they say, but there wasn't anyone around there.
Just this one
This was,
road?
Yep, there's pictures in a bar down. That's not it. This is. I've been here in a while. Here's the former Corral Bar and the Stone Pony.
Oh.
This is where my band kicked a whole lot of ass for a whole lot of years.
Aw.
We filled this place like sardines. There outside, in the streets, and everything.
Jeez.
And many great shows here. A good friend of ours ran the place. Lots of ghost stories in there. There was a murder in there, actually,
Oh.
confirmed. And thoughts of maybe she has still been seen are definitely murmured amongst the townfolk.
Wow. Look at this 1915
Right there.
Spooner Mercantile.
That's Spooner Mercantile. That's where the Nikes are. I told you about.
Oh.
Stuff right over there, Spooner Outlet across the street. That's where like the Carhartt stuff and fishing stuff. Those have been there since I've been alive.
Totally early 1900s buildings.
The
Look at this.
Freemason Temple.
Our last location is one of infamy for Ryan's previous experiences. On our channel, you may have watched The Ghost Woman Without a Face, but we now take you to the location where the experience actually took place.
Right before I moved to New York, came out here and did a whole investigation of it at night. It's been investigated by actual researchers and all that fun stuff. The story went that there was a bridge that's coming up. And if you drive across it slow at night, you'll feel their feet drag across the top of your vehicle.
Oh gosh.
That bridge is no longer here.
Oh.
Did I ever think I'd be back here in my life? No. No, I did not. Yep, the caretaker who lives over across the street gave us permission to investigate it all night if we wanted. So we planned 4 or 5 hours. You know. Okay, would you like to see where I was?
Yeah.
The trees have grown up a lot since then.
Huh.
I was over by this here area, and I was filming. The river runs back there.
Okay.
You can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
And I was panning across. I'll show you where she was, too. I'm going to stand over by where...
So I was here, being you. Yeah. That's pretty intense. So it was this stone here.
Is that a female's name?
Agnet. Agnet? I've never seen that. Agnet S.
Brian.
Brian. I like the book on top. It's got a whole stone plot.
Good God, what if that was her?
Look at the way October is spelled. O-K-T. This is a German. October 5th, 84. 55 to 84. And how many of you were here?
There's probably 4 or 5 of us.
Okay, so not like a huge group.
Girlfriends with us and then one other guy.
Oh, look at this. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at this stone. It's got the entire pearly gates. I've never even seen something like that. That is something. These ones with the books are pretty neat. The books on top.
Oh, yeah.
Those are nice. It must have been a style you could order. That happens.
Yep. I want to go over and talk to Robert. Robert's is a newer stone. And I believe to this day that was the most convincing spirit box, open air spirit box response I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
His name was Robert. I kept asking if I could call him Bob.
Yeah.
Or no, I just kept calling him Robert. That's what Stone said. And then he's like, call me Bob.
Huh. Well, this one's got deer on it. Oh, this is nice. Look at, there's a whole scene.
The stone
Oh
wasn't
my
here before.
God.
It was just a marker. Call me Bob.
So the caretaker told you to investigate this grave
Because
specifically.
he had just been buried.
That's a little
We
dark.
knew him and wanted to know if we
Oh.
could talk to him. So we're like, okay. I asked him what kind of hunting he used to do. He was a hunter, and he's like, oh, fucking ball.
That's that one.
Yeah. I was like, wow. I'll have to look at it again.
Yeah.
Robert? Did you hear that? I did. Robert. You want us to call you Robert?
No.
Okay. Call me Bob. Call me Bob.
Call me Bob. So he gets.
Sorry, that was awesome. I got chills so bad right now. We got that, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Robert.
was amazing.
No. Call me Bob. That is incredible.
Don't come here if you're from around here. They don't appreciate people trying to investigate or causing a ruckus. They've had enough. And over here, in retrospect, should we have done this? Maybe not. Only did it because of the video.
Yeah.
But should we have done that? Probably not. But we did, and they allowed it. And we treated it with all due respect as we are now, as we always would. But yeah, this right here. I left a toy bear here. It's gone. It's gone. What happened to that bear? I can tell you with all certainty, 100%, this cemetery's haunted. I experienced something amazing here, and this is what made me believe that they are haunted or can be haunted. But that was creepy. As I said on the original vlog about this place, I abused it up my credibility card here. My whole life I would bet on the fact that happened. So
It's very
it happened.
stunning. And this
And
just
people
right
know.
here.
People saw it. People
Yeah,
saw
you
the
have
picture.
multiple witnesses.
Yep.
I've heard you tell this story since we met.
It's my
And it's stunning and it's horrible. It's one of the big ones that not many people get. So to be able to,
I got it
Be
the
here.
first time I ever tried to ghost hunt.
that's the spot. I wish we could help her. I wouldn't know how though. How do we, the living, I wish we could know.
I don't know if she needed help.
Or if she just wanted to be seen and that was the shot and you got it.
Yeah, that might have
And-
helped her.
Yeah. After leaving Wisconsin, we drove several states and many hours overnight back home to Albany, New York, carrying with us the experience of northern Wisconsin's lesser-known legends, and of course, some insight into Ryan's early forays into the paranormal. We hope you enjoyed this road trip through some legendary locations of northern Wisconsin. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, and stay weird.